'Cause I've been everywhere, man. I've been everywhere, man. Across the deserts bare, man. I've breathed the mountain air, man. Of travel I've had my share, man. I've been everywhere. Been to Tullamore, Seymour,
Cumbia.
Lullaby, Nambour, Rochester, Kilmore, Rillaby,
Cumbia.
Lemmerville,
Where's Kumbia? We're about to find out. Cumbia. Cumbia.
I've been everywhere, man.
If you haven't guessed, we are going to Kumbia, and that's Kumbia with a K, Kumbia, where we find Lachlan Hancock. G'day, Lachlan.
How you going?
I'm going all right. You've got Neil here. The other voice you've already spoken to is Rob. He has asked me 3 times already, so please answer the question for him. Where's Kumbia?
Well, we're about 3 hours southwest of Brisbane.
Southwest? Northwest?
Oh, yeah, more west.
Yeah. Actually, west, yeah. So if you end up 3 hours southwest of Brisbane, I think you're somewhere in New South Wales. But that's okay. Don't let that worry you. So, yes, you are. Would Toowoomba be closer to you than Brisbane?
Yeah, we're only about an hour and a half, 2 hours from Toowoomba.
Okay.
I'll put a little challenge out to you, Lachlan. We had one of the guests on this show who we spoke to in July of 2022, and miraculously, she walked into my workplace yesterday, Alice Maben, and at some stage in the future, Lachlan, I reckon you and I will cross paths in some weird and wonderful place, and you say, I remember you. I spoke to you on the radio. Hope this is a memorable occasion for both of us as well.
Yeah, no, we'll sure to make one anyway.
Yeah, we'll make one.
No, I think Rob will probably be as part of his world tour. We'll be probably going through Kumbia. So what do the good folks around Kumbia do?
We're a small farming community out here, so mainly we grow crops. So you corn, peanuts in your summer, and then your wheat and barley and oats and for your forage hay in winter.
Okay, so probably the most famous peanut person that we know of from this part of the world was Joe Bielke Peterson. He was in Kingaroy. Is that very far away?
Yeah, only about half hour up the road, so not very far away at all.
Okay.
So is this the peanut growing capital of Australia where you are?
Yeah, Kingaroy is known as the peanut capital of Australia, but we're just outside of Kingaroy. So most of the peanuts around here are all processed in Kingaroy anyway. So
are you one of those classic 3rd, 4th, 5th generation farmers, Lachlan?
Yeah, I'm 4th generation, so I'm back working on the family farm now with my old man and my brother as well. So
and
keeping it going.
How long ago did the first of the Hancocks head out there?
Oh, that was back in the early 1900s. So my great grandfathers and stuff, they built their town hall in Kumbia.
Okay.
We've been here from the start.
So roughly, how many people live in the Cumbria town / area?
300 to 400 people.
Okay, so it's not a big place.
No, it's a very, very small community. Like, if you're driving through it, you blink, you nearly miss it. Like, there's not much to Kumbia, but it is a nice little town. If you've got a caravan on, there's plenty of caravan parks around to pull up and have a look around. So,
Lachlan, what is the winter game of choice in Kumbia? Australian rules football, or do we play a bit of rugby?
Oh, mainly rugby league up here, but there is a bit of AFL getting around too.
No, Lachlan, a little bit of lesson for you. It's called Australian rules football. It's not AFL. AFL is the brand that's damaging Australian rules football. Please tell me you're playing Australian rules. Don't let them sucker you with that AFL crap. Australian rules football. Important to remember that. Just a little tip for you from the southern states.
I don't do much of that anymore. You get much time with that now. So.
Yeah. Now, Lachlan, I'm intrigued. Peanuts. Who on earth found out that peanuts would grow where you are, but they don't seem to grow anywhere else?
Well, that's more than I can tell you. Obviously, someone very smart in the agri game has come up with that, but they are starting to grow them up around Bundaberg and stuff up there now. So they are getting. Well, the newer varieties are starting to, get further north up there where there's plenty of water and stuff as well. So,
are they like the closest nuts that we've got are probably almonds along the Murray, and they need a lot of water. Do peanuts need a lot of water as well?
Yeah, yes and no. Like you can get by, like depending how much of a decent crop you want, you can put the water on. But you're good 200 mils for the growing season. You'll be laughing.
Now, you've had an enormous amount of rain up there, or sections of Queensland over the last 3 or 4 years, and when you get a dollop, it comes down pretty quickly. What's the rainfall average in your neck of the woods there, and what's it been like over the last couple of years?
The average rainfall up here is about 600 to 700 mils of rain a year, and the last couple of years we've been, bordering on that. Like, and this year's shaping up to be the same too. Like we got a couple of creeks that run through our place here, and they've been running 3 or 4 times this year already. So there's plenty of rain getting around, and even in the last few years, it's been like that too. So all our dams are full, and all the local dams are all full as well. So there's been plenty getting around. And just quietly, I'd like it to go away so we can get in and get all our crops off and get done, and then it can come back raining. But that's just the farmer in me.
Well, that's a very good point. What I was going to say. It's all very well to say we've hit the average, but the times of the year that it's been falling is certainly not normal. And how much as a strain has that put on your enterprise when rain doesn't come when it should, and you get lots when you don't want it?
Yeah, no. This year's been, and last year's been a real struggle trying to get a crop off. Like we're currently sitting in a tractor now trying to put some hay on the ground because we got a week of fine weather up here, which is unusual for the last 2 months. It's been raining every 3 or 4 days, so we finally got a week of fine weather up here and trying to get something done. But just the crops around here too. Like most of the people have written off their summer crops now because of the rain. Like they still got their peanuts to harvest and everything else in the next month or so, but it's going to be a challenge for them too if it doesn't stop raining very, very soon. So they're going to run the risk of getting sprouting in the ground and losing their crop too.
Well, I'm the one of the 3 people in this conversation who's not a farmer, Lachlan, and I've introduced the concept of the Goldilocks method, and that is every time you talk to a farmer, I've either had too much rain I wish it'd stop, or not enough rain I wish it would start, which by definition means there must be a 15-minute period somewhere in there where it's just right. And we often refer to Goldilocks arriving, and we hope that Goldilocks gets to Kumbia very soon.
Yeah, no, well, that's what we're all hoping around here too, so we can, because at the moment it is shaping up to be a good harvest, which is probably be one of the better ones for the last 10 or 12 years. So we just need it to stop raining, but that's just the farmer in me. As the saying goes, farmers are never happy.
Yep. Except at the Goldilocks moment. That's the important thing. Well, it sounds to me like if we could stop the rain and we can get the Broncos and the Lions to win the 2 premierships, I reckon you'll be in 7th heaven up there.
Yeah, no, it would be something like that. So we just got to go with it at the time being and see what they can do, and hopefully the Broncos can start putting a few games together, and same with the Lions. So they're going pretty ordinary this year. Well,
I won the last couple. Let's not get too carried away. I'm a Brisbane Lions man, so we've got to swing that in the conversation somewhere along the way. Hey, Lachlan, we better let you get back to putting some hay back down on the ground and all that kind of stuff. So thanks for being part of Regional Roundup and answering the late call-up. It's been great fun having a chat.
Yep, no worries. Good to chat to you too, and thank you very much.
Thanks,
Good on you, Lachlan. Best wishes.